Liverpool v.
Everybody 3-1.
Yeah, man. I'll let you start. Anything you want to put in
Um,
there?
out of all, who's the guy we put on?
Jota?
Yeah, out of all the shots that he had, I can't
He
believe.
scored that one, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was talk about the keeper not being fit for the game. Something happened in training, and that's just the difference of a really good keeper and what we've had beyond. Because I think as much as we dominate that game, and let's be real, we dominate that game. The two chances that or the one chance I think, because one of them was offside. So one big chance he had, Allison was there and stopped it. Now look, Adrian is a great keeper. May he have stopped it? Sure, maybe, but it's just so good to look back and see such a great keeper. Yeah, good to see Jota get a run out, and he looked lively from the moment he came in, and I had a feeling he'd be a part of getting that third goal. What we really need was that third goal to kind of just finish things off. The 2-1 was a little bit unnecessarily nervy because you just never knew, especially the chances that they were getting without high line with either Lacazette or Aubameyang was pretty much quiet today. And again, I think that a lot of that goes back to just how much we pressed them in that first half, particularly, but also in the second half. The press was just outstanding today. I thought Gomez was amazing. If I had to give him a rating, I think on the game, 9.5, maybe 10. I just thought he was really, really good today, cleaning things up.
he did a lot of good passes.
Yeah.
So did all the defenders.
Yeah.
They did a lot of good passes.
Yeah, and we were just we outmuscled Arsenal today. I think just being really physical with them, particularly Fabinho, who again I think was one of the standout players today. Just really just being physical in the tackle, and I thought the ref was good today. He really just let the game kind of flow. He didn't really bring out cards for every single thing that was physical. In my opinion, I just thought he would really let the game play, and I think the way Klopp celebrated at the end was how I felt. It was just a great, dominant performance, and Liverpool. Honestly, man, this team is just so good, and it's impressive to me over the years just the maturity we have, and I thought again today defensively we were really really good. That's a team in Arsenal who have hurt us in the past, and really got at us in an attacking sense. And again today they had their moments here and there beyond the fluke. I'm going to call it fluke, the goal we pretty much gave them, but credit for them for taking advantage of it. But stopping an Arsenal attack is no small task, in my opinion. I think doing that back-to-back against two teams, Chelsea and Arsenal, two London teams that have quality attacking presence, let's just be real, is pretty big. It's pretty big. I thought Trent was impressive today. Obviously, Mane.
Yeah, all the defender beyond the passing, I thought all the defenders have all the defenders. I would put 8 or more.
Yeah,
if I was rating them.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with that. All around game, yeah, at least I don't think any of the defenders get anything less than an 8. And yeah, it was just really good to see. I thought Firmino quietly had a really good game with some link play and things like that. I thought Salah was okay. There was that one moment where I thought Jota could have had a shot and Salah got in the way or something. That's probably I'm gonna assume that was accidental. We know Salah loves goals. I don't want to say that he tried to steal that goal. I just think it was communication, accidental, whatever. Jota didn't know where to leave it or try to take the shot. So anyway, we got the third goal, so that's all that matters. Thought Genie also very quietly had a good game. Obviously, we know how Genie is. A lot of times with his shots, it very, very much so leaves a lot to be just a little bit of a disappointment in some of his shots. But other than that, I thought everybody played pretty well for the most part. There was nobody really who was awful today, and just a complete dominant team performance, and that's what you like to see. So may more of that come. I believe we have a cup game midweek against the same Arsenal, so lots of games coming. But yeah, overall, man, just really, really proud of the team and the fact that we can bring on guys like Jota and Minamino to even press more. We really just ran that team to death today. I mean, anytime the camera put the frame on any of their faces, they were just spent. I mean, and that's just the pressure that we kept on them all game. And again, a lot of those turnovers that we did when we turned them over in their own half, it would have been nice if we could have gotten one goal from there. But I don't think we got a goal from pressing them today. But anyway, we just suffocated them, much like we did Chelsea. I think Chelsea we did it even more so, particularly them going down to 10 men. But I just love seeing the fact that we can continue that high press throughout most of the game. And that really just nullifies anything that an attacking team can do. So that was good. I think that's about it for me. Anything you want to say? We're just watching highlights now. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think we just did great.
Yeah, overall, just a very
Yeah. I wonder what the possession is. Because
that's definitely going to be high for Liverpool, I think. But
we
they
definitely ruled the game. We
yeah,
were definitely more in control than Arsenal.
yeah, and not so long ago in the not so in more recent history, I think there were situations where it would be 2-1, and you just never knew with Liverpool. The fact that we're at a point now, we're just so much more mature. They had a corner kick there, and they had two corner kicks in key moments, and they were both just awful corner kicks for them. So, but look, I'm just glad that we were able just to keep our nerve, keep fighting, being patient, getting that third goal, and just wrapping the game up. I mean, that was just really, really, really good to see, and I'm just so proud of this team. Year on, year out, they just continue to improve, and their maturity levels just continue to skyrocket. And so, just happy to see them keep it tight, get the goals when we needed to, totally shut down Arsenal. Besides the goal they got, any other little half chances they got, and yeah, overall, just a really really good performance. And it was good to see Robertson, although he made that mistake, to kind of redeem himself with the goal. Um, but yeah, the boys were just incredible today, and probably could have had more goals. But if you had to say man of the match, who would you give it to?
Oh, that's hard.
It is hard, actually. I gotta say, back to going.
I don't know.
While you're
sorry.
thinking, I think it's one of the best performances in a long time I've seen from Gomez. I mean, just his way of kind of getting between guys who were pressing us, dipping his shoulder, making him seem like he's going one way, then cut back, the passing, the defending. There's a moment there towards the end of the game where Aubameyang gets a run on the defense, and we play that high line, and him, Trent, and Van Dijk kind of just shut all that out. They end up getting a corner, I believe. But I just thought Gomez played a really clean game, and I think, look, I don't know, but it could be. I think Gomez has been not his best over the last, I don't know, 8, 9 games, let's just say. He's been solid, decent, sometimes not so great, but to come back from the small knock he had, which kept him out of the Chelsea game, and have a performance like that, it's just really big, really key. And he would have been able to see Fab come in and play so well. And I think perhaps if Thiago was fit, maybe he goes with Fabinho again in center back. I don't know, but I just thought it was really good to see Gomez come back and play that well. And I'm going to give Gomez man of the match. Yes, he didn't score any goals.
I was about to say maybe Gomez or I just think the whole team deserves.
Yeah, and to have a defender get the goal. I mean, the defense in general I thought was the best in the game today.
Yeah.
We're always going to make chances, so that's one thing. But I think defensively we did really damn good. Of course, those moments where kind of cutting it close with the high line and them getting chances, particularly with Lacazette. I think I fear Aubameyang more than Lacazette. If that's Aubameyang with those chances, I think I'm a little bit more worried. But again, going back to the goalkeeper, just you get a short pair of hands back there like that, it gives you that much more confidence. So I'm going with Gomez, and I think even a close second for me is Fabinho. But go ahead.
I would also like to say that I really think that Liverpool has improved a lot over the years, especially with the defense.
Yeah.
Because there was a time when we were more we were still attacking, but we were more attacking, and we were off on defense. But now with Gomez, Trent, Virgil, Robertson, I think we're very good.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it any better. It's really nice to, yes, be a team that can attack. And let's be real, our attack is just incredibly intimidating for teams. That's just what it is. Even when I watch them, it's crazy to see how good we are, how many chances we created. And yeah, it's frustrating sometimes when we create the chances that don't finish it. Liverpool, in a way, it's almost like they're at a point now where they can just kind of decide when they want to turn things on and turn it off. I mean, really, the only team that can stop us is ourselves. And I hate to put it to sound, well, not really. I mean, it may sound a little cocky, but that's just how I feel. Liverpool are just that team, and I just think there's a chance for us to really coast this Premier League season again. It's just, I mean, there's a long season, and injuries are going to play a part at some point. I'm assuming, but this team is just so good, and I just don't really know. You get to a point where you think, how can we improve? And you bring in Jota, you bring in Thiago, and I don't know, man. This team is just really incredible, and
yeah, it's like you said, we have so many good players.
Yeah, in abundance now. And you look at that bench now, you think, We were saying, it took us a while to bring a sub on, which was cool. But I was thinking Curtis Jones. I'm thinking Curtis Jones is due for a start soon, honestly. Particularly if one of those guys just need a break. Rotation. It's probably too early for rotation now, but I think Jones is. I mean, that's the guy you can bring off the bench. You got Origi. Milner is the guy, the safe set of hands. And I mean, Joe. I mean, when you look at the bench now, you just think, wow, there's a lot to come. There's a lot that can come off that bench, and that's just the guys who suited up today. So, just really pleased overall. But guess we'll cut it there unless there's anything else you want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing what Klopp has to say after this. But yeah, leave your comments. Let me know who you guys thought was man of the match, who you thought stood out. If we left anything out that maybe in your opinion stood out in the game, let us know. But other than that, we're gonna wrap up. And until next time, see you guys.